Hello, so as per usual, I haven't really got much of a video idea in my brain thing. I'm going to tell you about my day because, you know, why not? I'm going to tell you something that happened the other day actually first, for a bit of context. Basically, that wasn't what happened the other day. It was really windy the other day, which is fun. It's not good for my hair because I look like Jedward every now and again, which is interesting. Not both of them, although I am quite two-faced. I'm not that two-faced, or am I? I'm going to stop doing that, or am I? My shop, the shop that I work in, has like a kind of canopy kind of curtain thing that goes over like that. It's like, I'm the shop front and it's like that, basically, in like one bit. I'm not very good at explaining things, but you probably get the idea. You know Costa has them every now and again, or all the time. Anyway, not important. So it's really windy, and the whole thing like went up and then down. It was like that. And yeah, I know, like a meerkat impression there. Yeah. What the fuck? So that meant that when the thing was like that, the customers had to crawl into the shop or walk round, which isn't very good. You know, we have little old ladies coming in sometimes and they're hunched over as it is, and I don't want them to break their knees just coming into the shop. I can't tell that's offensive or not. It probably is. If there's any old ladies watching this video, I am sorry. Have a nice slice of Battenberg and a cup of tea, or some gin, or all three, whatever. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, or am I? Basically, we had these electricians come to the shop, and they kind of fixed it. Although I say if they fixed it, they kind of broke everything in the shop, which meant that like we had like a temporary power cut. But pretty much only the till was affected. Everything else was fine, but just the till. So we had to close the shop, although the doors were open. So we had people coming into the shop even though we were closed. And they were like, oh yeah, can I have like 20 mile per light? And we were like, we're closed. We were like, yeah, so. Anyway, that's a bit of a non-story really. But that is related to today. Today we had another power cut, but it didn't affect the till, which is good. It affected the freezer, the soft drink fridge, and the milk fridge. We have had a power cut, which means that the soft drink fridge over there, and the freezer and the milk fridge is off. And that's something that, well, it's basically like Twitter moments. We don't need this. We don't need it. Yeah, so I had to put all the milk into the, what's it called, beer fridge thing. That's sign language for beer fridge. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, and so I had to put like 50, maybe 80, I'm probably exaggerating, it's probably like 10 Magnums in another freezer, which is across the road. So I was holding them, you know, in my arms like that, like a baby. And one of them dropped from my hands, and it was a really hot day today, so that one was like, you know, mind my language, but it was fucked. So, across the road, and I didn't realise it had fallen. So I looked back, and it was like slow motion. There was like this massive double-decker bus coming towards me. Not towards me, it was on the road. But I thought, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to save that Magnum. So I did. I saved the Magnum, without realising that the bus was coming towards me. And everything happened in slow motion, and I was like, I'll save you. And I looked up, and the bus was there, and the bus driver was like, it wasn't, it was like, I saved Magnum, so that's alright. I'm gonna do a proper video tomorrow, like with the big camera and everything. It's gonna be me taking the mick out of an Ariana Grande song, so that'll probably, you know, make everyone happy, because, you know, no one likes Ariana Grande apart from everyone.